Hi everyone, welcome to Chess Nomad. My name is Lewis, and today we're going to play a game against no other than my son. Let's try to win this one, folks, and let's not look back into the past, and let's just look forward into the future and try to win. And that's all I can do. So we're going to do the Scotch game, Scotch opening. Now he takes, I take. And now let's not do that. Although I could. Let's defend with bishop. Now we can castle. Let's push pawn first. I feel like maybe I should have pinned the knight. Yeah, I should have pinned the knight first. Actually, I can take the knight, and if he takes my queen, then I take his queen. No, I can't. I can't do that. But I can offer a queen trade. And then I lose my pawn. So let's not go here because of that. Let's go. Let's go here. And what happens if we go there? What happens if we go to f4? Then he's got the darn knight to d5. So I can't do that. I can come back though. But he still has that knight there. We can go back. Same thing. We can just go here. We lose the pawn. All right, let's trade queens. I lose the pawn, but we trade queens. Then we can castle. Okay. Let's take control of the file. Open file. We'll put the rook in there. Now let's move the other pieces. We didn't develop fully yet. I should push a pawn to h3, preventing the knight from coming here. Okay. Let's do that. Let's prevent that from happening. Let's just do that. Okay. Threaten the bishop. The bishop moves here. We have that move. Okay, bishop there. Okay, and rook is being threatened. We have to do something, so we can... There's nothing here we can do, so let's just move the rook. If I move the rook to e2, there's nothing else you can do here. So let's keep the rook on the e file. Then we can do a3 and b4. Let's move the knight there. We are threatening to capture pawn and then bishop. He's probably going to put a rook there. We could always bring the knight to e4, and then if he captures, then we can capture with a rook, bring the rook over, and then threaten that. So I feel like that could be a good plan, folks. Maybe it's not going to happen. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he pushed the pawn out of the way, but I was going to say I can still do that, right? Because now I'm threatening to capture his bishop. And now bishop can only go here. And if bishop goes here, then I threaten to, I'm going to capture the bishop. So why don't we just do that? But that pawn is kind of like protecting the bishop. So my knight over here, maybe the knight there was better. No, let's just proceed with the plan. Let me just check my power. I'm good on power, folks. I got my power meter over there. I can check my power. Okay, so he's threatening to move. Okay, so why don't we just go back? If he moves that, we just capture the rook, but then we lose the rook. Why don't we just do that? Okay. Okay, so it's now he's just blundered that bishop. We still have to get this bishop out of the way, but we have a way out for the king. We then did not prevent the king from escaping. All right, so he did that. Instead, I can just capture the rook, or I can keep both of my rooks. Do I want to capture the rook? I capture with check. All right, let me think about this. I can move my rook here, here, or back here. He's going to capture my pawn. So if I move my rook here, then I threaten to come here and capture his pawn. So why don't we do that? Okay. So now we ignore everything else he does. We could push this pawn, preventing the knight from coming here, but the rook is guarding that. So he's not going to come this way. He's not going to come this way. Maybe that way. But he can come knight here, threatening my rook. why don't we just do that? He's going to start pushing. Okay, so now we forked everything. He's going to do that. Then I do this. Probably going to, okay, he's not going to push. I was going to say he's going to push. Let's do that. Okay. Got 3 minutes. I'm going to lose again on time. He's getting to be pretty good. I admit he's getting to be pretty darn good. So he's threatening to do that with check. Let's just go here. Okay. If we're going to lose that piece, let's just push it. Kick the knight out. Okay. And let's just push that one. Now if we come here, we're going to threaten to the knight, and then we can take that piece. Or we could just take that one there. Because knight would have to come here, and yeah, why don't we just pick up this piece? I feel like if I can get these 2 pawns, okay, so let me ignore what he's doing. Let me do that. I feel like maybe I can push my own pawn, sacrifice my rook. Okay, so let's just ignore what he's doing. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, now we have to take. Okay, so now we do that. Check. And now we take that pawn. Okay, we still have half a chance. Half a chance, folks. I feel like let's just throw in a check to get him a little bit confused. He's not going to get confused, so let's just do that. And now we... Oh, and he's gonna castle. He's gonna queen, and he's gonna prevent me from queening. That's it. This game is lost. It's that's it. It's done again. It's done, folks. It's all she wrote. And he's got plenty of time to figure out what he wants to do. So that is pretty pathetic. Let's just end the game. We are not doing too well here, folks. Maybe I can salvage a draw. A draw would be a good thing here. So let's see, maybe 4-0. I feel like I still have a chance. I have no chance. I have absolutely no chance. That's check, mate. So I'll just go there. Yeah, checkmate. All right, folks. It's now 4-0. I'm going to try playing him again next time. Maybe I'll have a chance to win. Maybe I'll come back. Who knows? But until then, subscribe, hit the like button, click the little bell icon so you can be notified of future losses by me. And until then, folks, I will see you around.